All right, what's up, guys? Hopefully, you can hear me good here. I know it's been a while since I've done a stream, so I wanted to get this one done tonight. Wrong thing there. Let's see. Let me just make sure we're live real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right. What's up, Tanner? What's up, Lordy Cardboard? What's up, Richie? What's up, Clan Torres Collectibles? What's up, dude? All right, so I've got a bunch of I don't know how much I'm actually going to get through tonight. I wanted to do 2 boxes of first edition, but I've got a bunch of Seance boxes from Event HQ. I realize that I haven't opened up a lot of Seance. It's probably the set that I've opened up the least out of every Metazoo set. So when I saw them selling them for so cheap on the Whatnot stream, I figured I had to pick up a few, and I ended up getting like 30 boxes. So I've got a ton of that we can open. Like I said, I don't know how much we'll get through. Just figured we'll hang out. We'll start with the first edition, and of course, we'll probably do a couple of horse races in here. What's up, Smoking Them Grits? Chris H. Pedro Zucario. The mapping killed the fun. Yeah, I agree. All right, so we'll start with First Ed. Feels like it's been a while since I've opened a box of First Edition, so might as well. What's up, Zach? Metazoo crew, what's up, dude? This box is pretty dinged up. I actually just watched your video, Funkle Slumpkin, right before I came on here. Your video about was it a Seance blister pack? You were supposed to get 24 and you only got one? I believe it was Seance, right? I haven't bought any new CN1. This is still the CN1 that I got when it was $69.99 or whatever. What's up, Catching Cryptids? So have you heard back from them, Funkle Slumpkin? Did they respond to your message? But yeah, when they dropped CN1 to like $70, I bought like 20 something boxes. So I'm still sitting on that stash. Nice light aura. What's up, Jay Worry? Nothing yet. I do have more of the serialized promos, yes. These 3 in the background here will be given away. There's one non-serialized, one non-hollow, and one serialized. I don't know how many I'll actually give away tonight besides these 3, but I'm definitely going to give away those 3. And I believe the serial number on this Beckett 9 is 31. So what do you guys think of everything that's been going on with the new Metazoo, the announcement about them having Collecticon appearances, giving away alpha packs? What do you think about the Whatnot streams, the liquidation of the inventory? What are your guys' thoughts so far? It seems to be a pretty mixed bag on what people are thinking. Reverse Matlocks from the first pack. I've always wondered about the Dark Aura. Am I supposed to see a face in that dark stain, says Policius. I believe so. Neon says, Amen, you managed to mail away my giveaway. Sorry to bug you, but never received it. Neon, yes, I did. You live in the States, right? I don't know if the Canadian ones are taking longer than the States. But if you live in the States, you should definitely already have it. I had to go through a different carrier because of the Canadian postal strike for Canada. But if you live in the States, you definitely should have got it. Catching Cryptid says, yeah, man, I've been in trust mode with Event and haven't counted big booster box purchases. Dude, I was thinking the same thing when I watched Funkle Slumpkin's video. I was thinking the exact same thing. As many booster boxes as I ordered, I should probably count them and make sure that they actually sent me as many as I won, because you get a little carried away in those Whatnot streams. You're not really keeping track of how many of something you actually bought, especially when they're like $10 a box or cheaper, I should probably go back and look at my order history and actually count and make sure I got everything. Bigfoot. I should probably go back and look at all the skateboards too and make sure I got all the skateboards that I actually won because I honestly don't remember. What's up, Creepy Clay Cave? Good to see you too. Let's see. I've been waiting months on a package from Canada. Yeah, Canada is not. Oh, you are in Canada. Well, that probably explains it. Shit, where was I at? I got lost in the chat here. I'm loving the cheap prices. Managed to master about half the sets. They shouldn't have sold the inventory. They'd have built way more brand equity than the cash they recouped. Mothboard giveaways instead of neon signs would have hit different. See, I don't know, man. I really don't know how. I don't know. I think their goal was just to start something new. And the impression that I got from Charlie was that he wanted to just buy the IP and buy the brand without even buying the inventory. I don't even think he was interested in getting all that shit. And I think he just kind of got stuck with it. I think his real vision was to just start something new. I don't think he even wanted anything to do with the old product. This was from the Evend eBay page. Oh, really? No, that's interesting. So it wasn't even from the Whatnot stream. I could totally see where those Whatnot workers could probably make some mistakes. That is interesting that from the eBay page, they only sent you one blister pack. That's, huh. I watched Rudy's video yesterday too. I saw that, Paul. It was interesting. He didn't really say anything profound or anything super enlightening though. I didn't think it was really, it was all just kind of vague speculation. Jersey Devil full hollow. They might have sold it separately. They might have sold it separately, stock/IP. Well, I don't know what you mean by that. My understanding is that it sold both together to Charlie. I don't think there was someone else that bought the inventory, if that's what you're thinking. Did you pre-order Prismatic? Mine all got canceled. No, but I've seen all the drama about it. I did not pre-order any, but I've watched a few YouTube videos. I watched PokeRev's video. There's one other guy whose video I just watched recently. I know there's like a big bunch of people up in arms over this Pokemon situation, but I haven't been following along too closely. I just know it's been crazy. Nick, could you rescue your sculpture? I haven't had a chance to yet. No, I still have it sitting here in the office, but I haven't had a chance to fix it. And I do appreciate the Wendigo sculpture, by the way. It's on my fireplace actually right now, on my mantle. I think Rudy gets nervous talking about Metazoo. I can see why. He was wagging his finger at sorcery in the reprints. You said it perfectly. Is Charlie going to go through all that just to please 100 people or focus on the new zoo and 100,000 people? I think that's really the best way to look at it. Like, obviously, it would be really nice if the new owner wanted to just take a bunch of time to try to make everything right with a few people, but then everybody would be complaining that we're not getting any new product. I feel like he would lose no matter what he did. I think people wanted to see the new Metazoo come back quickly and actually do something, make something new, come out with a new set, deliver on promises. And if he had really spent the time to, really waste more money sending people free stuff, trying to figure out who was screwed the most and, send free skateboards or a free promo card, whatever. If he spent time doing that, it would just delay the release of the new set. And I think all of Charlie's focus and all of the team's focus is just on getting this new set out. And they're doing it really quickly. So I can understand why if their goal was just to get the IP, start the new thing, and just get things cranking, I can understand why they don't even want to mess with the old inventory and just sent it all to somebody else to sell it for them because they're focused on the new thing, which is why they bought the brand. So I mean, it really makes sense to me. I mean, I understand why it sucks, but it does make sense. And I really do think if Charlie had spent, the first 6 months just like trying to give stuff away for free, it probably wouldn't be a great business move anyway. And people would still complain that they're not doing anything new. I mean, it's really just lose lose. Fresno Nightcrawlers reverse. And it does feel pretty shitty. Like if you're someone that's been screwed over, you lost money, you didn't get a pre-order, or they're selling stuff even like the skateboards that maybe you had a redemption card for that you never got to redeem or something like that. I understand how shitty it feels to watch them sell it for like pennies on the dollar, or if you have a bunch of that stuff already in your collection, I understand it's shitty to watch. You know, you might have paid $500 for a Rat King card and you're seeing them sell for, I don't even know what they were going for, like $40. I'm sure that hurts to see, but I guess the bright side is if you really do like Metazoo and you really like to open it, it's not like getting $10 booster boxes. I saw some booster boxes going for like $5 of Wilderness or UFO or whatever. It's not like they're finessing us. If you like to open Metazoo, they're selling it for like nothing. Some of the stuff is going crazy. Some of the stuff is getting some higher prices, but they're really selling most of it for like nothing. They're basically giving a lot of it away. Especially the streams that they do where they had free shipping on Metazoo stuff. I mean, they were selling all kinds of stuff. They were starting it all at $1, and they were selling all kinds of like sealed Metazoo product for $1 with free shipping. So it's not like I have mixed feelings about it. It is hard to watch, but if you like Metazoo, I like Metazoo. I'm just buying more. I'm just not spending crazy money on it. I'm just happy to get, like I said, the Seance boxes. I mean, Seance is something that I haven't opened up a lot of, and I think the best deal that I got. How many booster boxes? What was it? 6 Seance boxes for $50 or something like that? Or was it even 10? It was like something crazy. So I was just happy to have more Seance to open on stream for really, really low money. So I'm a little bit biased from that perspective because my price per pack to do these streams with these whatnot sales has gone way down because they're selling it for like nothing. And like I said, I totally understand. It would be great if they sent everybody a free booster box, but realistically, it just doesn't make sense. It's just not their problem. Chartreuse says, other than first edition, native, and maybe Seance, I don't have a desire to get more booster boxes personally. Yeah, I actually feel the same way now. I've got a ton of Wilderness. I've got some UFO. I don't really enjoy opening UFO. It was like my least favorite set probably. So I've got some, but I feel like I just got enough. I've still got first edition. I've still got Nightfall. I don't have any more native booster boxes. Now I've got like 30 boxes of Seance. I'm just kind of tired of opening everything else, but Seance I haven't opened up a lot of, so I'm happy with that. But as far as stuff that I would continue to buy, it probably really only would be if native came way down in price because it's still like $100 booster box right now. I'd probably buy some more native, but I think I'm good on Seance. I'd probably buy some more first edition if they came out with more. I've got a ton of Kuromi still. It's just stuff that I've opened 1,000 boxes of by now. I'm just tired of opening. And Whistlepig, that's a good point too. I've seen the native spell books have been going for pretty cheap. Are you talking about on the Whatnot stream? I will say I bought a bunch of native spell books, and by a bunch I mean maybe like 7, so not really that many. But I bought some native spell books from that Whatnot stream. So there's 10 packs per spell book, and I opened them off camera. I didn't get anything great, like any big hits. I think I got an Uctena was maybe the biggest one, and maybe one Fusion Aura. But the pull rate for the spell books that I opened from 7 spell books was about 50%. Out of every 10 packs, I got like 4 or 5 hollows. So the pull rate was actually pretty good and definitely a lot better than previous sets spell books. So I will say, if you want to open some native and you can get some cheap spell books, at least in my experience, the pull rates have been pretty decent. That's a good question. Conichobe says, what's everyone's thoughts on big box native? That's a good question. I haven't opened up very much of it. I've only opened up a few blister packs of big box native, but I know that there's a lot of people chasing like the big box stamped Piazza Bird and Wendigo. Mothman Reverse. Our first Mothman of the evening. Chartreuse says, I sold a few native cards recently and they still hold decent value if you pull a hit. What cards have you sold recently? Because I just sent another PSA submission last week, and I sent off, I believe, Piazza Bird, Wendigo, and I think a Magma Fusion Aura. So what's like a Piazza Bird going for right now? A PSA 10 native Piazza Bird, just regular, not big box stamped. Because I don't know if people realize how ridiculously hard that Piazza Bird actually is to pull from native, and it's $100 box now. And you're definitely not guaranteed one in a booster box. I've opened 5 native boxes in a row before and not pulled a single Piazza Bird. They're pretty hard to pull. So I would hope that a PSA 10 Piazza Bird from native would be close to like $100. Blitz and Buki says, I kept the main sets, but less solid retail and harder pulls in 3 packs. Oh, really? The raw Piazza Bird is 40 to 50. That's not bad. Native has held pretty decent value, but I think that comes from a much lower print run than I think even even what we were told. I think it's probably way lower than that. Gem Mint Pokemon, what's up, bro? 0 for 1 million. Oh, you've never pulled one? You've never pulled a native Piazza Bird? No recent solds on. Oh, wow. So they must be that hard to pull. No recent solds on a 10. One to go. Last sold was 85 and a 10. 85 is pretty decent. Because what's the Nightfall one to go going for? Like $27? Nightfall one to go PSA 10, like 25 to $30. So that is pretty impressive that the native Wendigo is 3 to 4xing the price of a Nightfall one. Honestly, out of all the native boxes I've opened, and I can't really put a number on how many I've opened. I know I've opened less native than other sets, but have I opened 30 plus boxes of native? I don't even know. If I had to put a number on it, I'd say maybe I've opened 30 to 50 boxes of native, probably closer to the 30 side. And I would say out of all the boxes that I've opened, I would say maybe like 4 or 5 Piazza Birds out of probably 30 plus boxes. No more than that, because I've only graded like 4 or 5. So they are pretty hard to pull, but I've pulled a few Wendigos, which is also hard to pull. What's up, Zeke? Big baller, Zeke 1993. Didn't miss much. We just got started, but Zeke, you've really impressed me on the Whatnot streams. I've seen you in my chat for years. I didn't know Zeke had crazy bankroll. Zeke has bought up like most of the Metazoo inventory at this point. I was watching him absolutely just eat up uncut sheets the last time I saw him on the stream for like hundreds of dollars a pop. Lightning glass, full hollow. Just trying to compete. I'd say you're doing pretty well, bro. I was like, what the hell? Because I recognized your name from the streams when I saw you in the Whatnot chat, and it was like every auction, this dude was just taking them down. It's like some of them were like big money ones too. Yeah, Lady Luck. I'll have to look at my last. It was like a couple months ago. I had a Lady Luck PSA 10 that I graded and sold on eBay, and I remember being very surprised with how much it went for. I'd have to look back. Let me see if I can pull it up really quickly. Maybe one of you guys will probably find it before I do. But I remember being shocked at how high whatever the PSA 10 sold for sold for. Let me see. It must have been too long ago. I don't even see mine on here. I just see December 16th, one went for $38, but that wasn't mine. That's all other sports cards and shit. Must be too far back. I thought it was just a month or two ago. Maybe it was longer. Oh, what's up, DJ? How many drinks are you in? I might join you. I'm not drinking tonight. I am drinking the good old Delta Light, but I'm not drinking any alcohol tonight. I'm just a little bit stoned. Someone pulled a Lady Luck Serialized from a blister. Oh wow. Bat Squatch. Did they have it on video? I see several people talking about the serialized one. Waiting for the edibles to hit too, says Chartreuse. Hell yeah, DJ. I can feel my eyes getting red right now. They feel like they're drying out. Sinkhole Sam. Are you going to Miami? Are you talking about for Collecticon? I'm not planning on it, no. Is that the first one? Oh, Funkle is the one that pulled it. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Miami is the first one. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going. I don't know if I'm going to go to any of them, but if I did, I'd go to the Houston one. Cuz I've got a buddy that lives in Houston. I don't think Charlie has talked much at all about the competitive play side of the new Metazoo. I don't know. I mean, maybe they will call it Caster's Cup. They're still using the term caster in a lot of their social media posts, so maybe it would still be called that. I don't know. TCG Benny Box Breaks. What's up, dude? Greetings from Germany. All the way from Germany. Nice. Funkle, are you still in here? Did you get that card graded? The serialized Lady Luck? Seance is another one of those sets. If I pulled a secret rare, I might miss it because I'm not even sure what all the secret rares are. It's one of those ones where they had like a dozen different ones, right? What time is it there in Germany? It's late in the night, right? Here it's only 9:37, which for one of my streams is pretty early. Nice, Walking Sam. We got multiple people speaking German in the chat now. Yeah, they were saying. So, Slumpkin, did you pull the Lady Luck that was serialized? so I can sleep tonight. Metal Man. It was pulled on my stream, but not me. Oh, okay. I'll have to watch the playback. I don't even know. You guys would probably know better than I do. Has every different serialized card from Seance been pulled? So do we know what all of them are at this point? Or are there still some that have not yet been pulled? Like I don't think all the native ones have been pulled, right? I guess I could pull up Slide Rock Bolter Full Hollow. I guess I could pull up the Metazoo HQ. I do have StreamYard. That's what I'm using right now. I would be happy to crash one of your streams. I'm just not super familiar with StreamYard as far as joining other people's streams. Is that really the case, Jay Worry? All the hollows have a serialized version, so every hollow in Seance has a serialized version. Is that true? Do we know if there are alt art secret rares in Seance or only the serialized versions of regular hollows? I don't know the answer to that. What's up, Speed Robo? Couldn't miss the first stream of 2025. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm down, dude. Shoot me a link next time. So much overprint. I'd imagine 75% of the old zoo might still be sealed. There seems to only be 18 on Metazoo HQ. Native Americans made the serialized. I knew that. I knew it was like Native American art in the native serialized. Let me see here. I'll try to pull up Metazoo HQ and take a quick look here. Let's see. Because honestly, for native, I think I've only seen maybe 4 different secret rares. I haven't really kept up with if any more have been pulled. Native. Where are the pics of the secret rares? Cards, block sets, tables. Oh, there we go. Serialized cards. Okay. Oh yeah, so in native, I guess I'm pretty close. It looks like only 6 serialized secret rares have been pulled from native, or at least have been seen. Yep, I thought I'd only seen like 4, so that's pretty close. That turquoise frog one is my favorite one, though. I don't know if there's more than 6 or not. I'm assuming there probably are. These cards are serialized out of 10, so that would mean if there were only 6, there'd only be 60 secret rares, which maybe there are if it was that short printed. Interesting. Let me look at Seance really quick. Oh, damn, there are a bunch. I didn't even realize that. Shout out to Jay Worry for enlightening me here about how many. I wonder if it really is every hollow. There are just a bunch of random Seance cards that are serialized, like just not even that great of characters. That's interesting. I did not know that. There are at least 18 different serialized cards in the Seance set, serialized out of 20. Huh. Yeah, I guess I really haven't opened up that much Seance. Is GWOAT live right now? I didn't even know that. I guess I picked a bad night for a Metazoo stream. How many Nick cards are in the world? Well, of the serialized one, there's only 100. Of this one, the non-serialized or the hollow, the hollow non-serialized, there's about 75, and of the non-hollow, there's about 100. So total Nick cards less than 300. Are they selling anything good on there, Zeke? Oh, they've got 65 people in there. They must be selling something good because most of the streams that I hopped in were like 30 something watching the GWAT streams, but I guess they've been getting a lot of attention lately. There's a lot of people talking about those streams now. Same old stuff. Still selling some ugly Christmas sweaters. Mermaid scales. Stream GWAT while we stream you. You brought a lot of people to the streams. I am curious, is there anybody in here in the chat right now that is one of the people that really dislikes the whatnot streams? Oh, they're selling more Rat Kings tonight. That is probably one of the promos I would like to jump in and pick up. I do not have a Rat King in my collection. And I definitely, when they were like $500, I definitely wasn't going to buy one. And I didn't have the opportunity to travel to New York to try to get one. So that's one thing that I am missing. What are the Rat Kings actually going for? I haven't seen what the actual price is. I saw that people were pissed that they were selling them. But are they really going that low? I agree with that, Zeke. Zeke says, I dislike the way they ship. Everything they've shipped me has been packaged like just terribly. Even the skateboards, like the skateboard boxes came all dented and like ripped up and shit. One for $80, one went for $80. Oh, so they're still going for pretty good money then. Rat Kings were like 120 tonight. Oh, okay. So it's not like they're selling them for $5 or something crazy. It seems like they know what they've got. I wonder how many they actually have. That's what I would be upset to know. That's one of the big things that I agreed with Jake G about the most is in his video where he was talking about the GWAT streams. One of the things that he said is it seems like these cards that were promised to be so rare and so short printed, it seems like we might be finding out that's not the case. And it would suck if there's like thousands of these Rat King cards sitting in a box at this whatnot warehouse, which could very likely be the case. Hello from Zachary and Megan. Zach is at work. I'll let him know you're streaming in case he can still moderate. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, guys? My playtester bricks were tossed in a box loose with no padding, paid $2K, got a 25% refund. Dude, so when I ordered, they had a box, a sealed box of Metazoo wrapping paper, like the tubes of wrapping paper, right? And it was still in the factory box, like the Metazoo box that they came in. There was like 36 rolls or whatever in the box. And that's why I bought it, because I had already got some stuff from them and I knew their shipping wasn't great. So I bought it in the already sealed box that I knew would be packaged well because it was just in the manufacturer box. So these what they did was they took that big ass box, like think of how long a wrapping paper tube is, then imagine 36 in a box. It was a big box. They took that box and put that inside of a bigger box and then threw in random booster boxes and shit that I had ordered in one big box with the giant box of wrapping paper. It was like the dumbest thing I've literally ever seen. Like I couldn't understand that. I literally bought the box of wrapping paper because it was already packaged. I figured it'd be easy, slap a label on it, ship it out. They literally put that in a bigger box, this big heavy ass box of wrapping paper with like booster boxes. It made no sense. I will say though, these Seance boxes, I need to open a pack. I'm talking too much. I will say though, these Seance boxes that I got from them, they did package those pretty well. Because they sent me like 10 Seance boxes in a box. and then each Seance box was at least individually bubble wrapped, and they were pretty tightly packaged. The Seance, I will say, was fine. They shipped that fine. Are they for real? They're opening sealed cases of boosters and spellbooks that people bought and shipping them loose. What the hell? That doesn't even make sense. Eternal Snowflake Full Hollow. If you win a sticker, they will bubble wrap the sticker and ship it in a box. Who did? They mentioned me a lot? On Whatnot they did? The poker chips everywhere. I think I will say in their defense, I think the poker chips in general were just packaged bad straight out of the gate. I remember when that Kickstarter stuff was shipped, there was a lot of people that were mad about the poker chips coming loose like that. I think they just weren't packaged good, and that was just how they came. They could have bubble wrapped them tight or something, but yeah, 3 people have reached out to me about them. I don't know, they're just crazy, and they talk. What are they saying? I haven't watched the stream since maybe a week or two ago. Did Nom Nom ever come out? Still no. I'm still waiting on the boxes that I pledged for in their Kickstarter, which was supposed to ship in July, right? So it seems very much like a Metazoo 2.0. The guy on there right now is actually on the Metazoo official Discord too. I mean, I guess that's probably good. It's probably good that they're paying attention now and they actually know what they're selling. It's probably good that they're watching, the people that are selling all this Metazoo are watching Metazoo videos. Because I think that was the part that people were so shocked by in the beginning, was they were selling like a bunch of grails that they didn't even know what they were. So I guess it is probably a good thing that they're at least educating themselves on what they're selling. They refer to your videos and say they see my eBay listing, so that must be the market. LOL, I just listed high for fun. I do the same thing. I list stuff that I'm never going to sell for like, I call it anchor items. I like put all my rarest shit on my eBay for like some crazy price just to get eyeballs on the eBay page of all the listings that I have. I guess that is true. I didn't really think about it like that. Blitz and Boogie says, dude, you made a video pretty much on them and they love you for it. I guess that is true. I'm sure that probably did drive a lot of traffic to the one girl said you brought them a lot of people in the room. Yeah, I guess that is true. That wasn't my intention, but you're welcome, I guess. I mean, I guess it was kind of my intention because I wanted people to know about the streams. I wanted the Metazoo community to know that if you want some cheap booster boxes and shit, or cheap skateboards, they're selling them there. But Phoenix Rain. Zeke says, oh, you brought so many people to them, it sucks, LOL. I'm not gonna lie though, those first couple streams, it did kind of suck seeing some of that stuff go for so cheap. There was like nobody in there. I think it was it the Black Friday stream, the first day of that. There was like 20 people in the stream, and they were selling like crazy stuff that they didn't even know what it was. I think that was the day they accidentally sold the Seance non-hollow uncut sheet, and everyone was like, "Oh shit." I wonder what percentage of the Metazoo community are the people who are always in this chat. Probably a good percentage of it. My first stream was the $40 Mothman board. Zeke wanted to. Hey, to Zeke's credit, he wasn't sneaking away much for cheap. He was putting down some bucks on some of those bigger things. I got the WPT sheet for 45, says Jay Worry. I'm kind of waiting to go back to their streams until we get a little bit better idea of how much of some of this stuff they have. Because like I said, that's kind of my concern with like the Rat Kings. You guys said they're still going for like $100. Is, you know, we were told there were only so many printed. They were going to be very exclusive. There's not a whole lot of them out there. I don't know what the exact number they put on that, but that's just one example. Who knows if they printed, you know, thousands of any given promo card that we perceive to be super rare, because that's what we were told. Who knows if they're just sitting on boxes and boxes of promo cards. So I'm really hesitant to spend $100 on a Whatnot promo that we don't know. Maybe they got boxes more of it. Because every time, that was the thing that I noticed too, is every time I bought a Mothman board for a couple of streams, every single time they're like, this is the last one we have. Then they magically found another one. They kept saying, this is the last one, this is the last one. Then they just kept bringing out more. So who knows how many of each of these things they actually have. Yep, exactly. They wouldn't answer how many they have left, so I bet a bunch more. So the exclusive stuff only exists in the stuff they printed in the end. Same with the international promos. They all ended up in. Yeah, I saw that too. That was sketchy. I'm waiting on the Rudy promos. I don't know if they would have those or not. JP says, just wondering what other TCGs are you into besides Metazoo? I mean, obviously, I'm into Pokemon. I'm into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I mostly like the nostalgic Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and same with Pokemon. I'm not really big on modern Pokemon. I collect silver eagles too. I buy a lot of silver coins. Piazza Bird. Man, it is fucking freezing in here. I'm still snowed in, by the way. And it's just not heating up very well. I might have to put a hoodie on. But we did open up. I didn't stream it, but when I did my friend's Christmas, when I had my friends over to exchange gifts, we did open up several ETBs of new Pokemon stuff. We just did it off camera. So I am tempted a little bit to get some of the new ETBs and open those in a stream, but I'm just not super big on it. Clan Taurus Collectibles says, nice. Just bought 4 boxes for $19. 1 CN2, 1 Wilderness. Damn, really? That's pretty good. So you're getting less than $5 a box. You can't beat that. Yeah, you got to know the Whatnot lingo. Everything's rare. Everything is the last one. The other thing that I agreed with Jake's video, because Jake did a video kind of trashing the Whatnot streams. And one thing that I agree with that he said was, fuck, I just totally lost my train of thought. Oh, the pricing. When they sell something, some of their pricing is like way off. They'll say like, this is a $400 board, or this is a, like when they were selling the Kickstarter boxes, they were saying like, this is a $5,000 box, this is a $3,000 box. Kickstarter boxes haven't gone for that price in a very long time, although they might be back up now. But yeah, some of the stuff they were selling, They were saying this is worth X amount of money, and it hasn't been worth that in years. They were doing that a lot too. So there was a lot of, "This is the last one, I promise. This is the last one. I think we're out of these." And there was a lot of, "This is a $400 item. This is $1,000 whatever." There we go. Full Hollow Mothman. That's what I'm talking about. 6 boards up right now. Sounds like I'm missing a good one. I've spent enough money. The last stream, I spent like $3,000 on their stream. I think I've spent enough money on old Metazoo for a while. I've got plenty of booster boxes. I feel like I'm good to go. And at this point now, I mean, we're in the first quarter of 2025. I guess it's time to save a little bit of money, set some money aside if you guys plan on buying the new base set. So I'm kind of pausing it and cooling on buying the old stuff, and I'll wait and see what the new stuff brings. I mean, who knows if the new base set is like super cool and it's got really good hits and secret rares and alt arts and it's like really fun to open. Maybe I'll go pretty deep in that. Or it could just be maybe it is a bust and I don't want to spend a bunch of money on it. Maybe I'll go back to buy an old product. I don't know. I'm just waiting and seeing. But I'd say that last Whatnot stream where I spent like $3,000, I think I'm done with the old Metazoo for now. And for 2025, the next time I buy Metazoo will be the new Metazoo, and we'll just see what happens. Actually, I need to put this Mothman in a card saver. If they don't put secret rares and alt arts in, that would be insane. I believe they already pretty much confirmed there will be alt arts in the base set. That's pretty much confirmed. I don't know if they've said anything for sure about secret rares. But I'm almost 100% sure there will be alt arts in the base set. Jersey Devil, that one always gets me. I always think it's going to be a moth. I feel the same way for the most part. I just got back some PSA cards, and I think besides decks, I'll hold off. Yeah. You spent a lot. How much money did you spend, bro? If you don't mind me asking, like, what was your average, like, per stream spend? You had to be spending thousands on those streams. Because I hit $3,000 on that last one, and I was like, okay, I need to cool it a little bit. And that was the one where I bought all the skateboards. Damn, 7,000. You got some good shit though. Definitely picked up some good shit. Mermaid scales. We're getting a good amount of hollows, but I want to get a Frogman or a Sam or something here. What's up, man? What's up, Tuffy? Lolcow TCG in the chat. I missed you, man. I know it's been a while. And perfect timing too, because we're almost done with this first box of first edition. And I was planning on doing the first horse race right after this box for a giveaway. Chupacabra, full hollow. That's a good question. What cryptids are you excited to see again, or what new ones are you excited to see? I mean, of course, the obvious, right? I'm definitely excited to see how they decide to depict Mothman. But I guess beyond that, I'll be honest, one thing that I really liked about Cryptid Camp, I really liked that they had a Krampus card. I really hope that the new Metazoo incorporates Krampus somehow. I really liked their that's one thing I did like by Cryptid Camp. I liked the way they did their Krampus thing. That's a good cryptid I would like to see included. I know it was, bro. I know. What's up, Raw Pranks? Nick chat, where is the new MetaZoo company even announcing stuff like socials or website or something? So they did get back from what I understand, they own the old MetaZoo Instagram, but they started a new one. And I believe the new one where they've been making the announcements is official MetaZoo TCG. They're also on Discord. I know some people use Discord, some people have no idea how to use it like myself. So they are announcing stuff on that Instagram. The official MetaZoo TCG, I believe, is the new handle. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Hope there's a new Skinwalker for sure. Balloon Fight says the Krampus one is awesome. Yeah, so I got to give Cryptid Camp some credit, even though I'm not the biggest fan. I think it is. I think that card looks really good. I'll be honest. Babe the Blue Ox reverse. Tormentic thinks we're getting Monkey King. Uh, is that a reference that I don't understand? Is there a cryptid called Monkey King? I wasn't even aware of that. Chibi Mothman. You don't see the Insta page? I'll pull it up. Let me see. I believe it's just official. This should be the new one here. I don't know how well you can see that. How many Mothmen so far? We got one full hollow, one reverse, and we're just on the first box. Full hollow Krampus is such a sweet card. Yeah, I agree. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. I don't even know what that is. The artwork of the cryptids in Cryptid Camp is awesome, but I don't like the background. It looks kind of boring. Chinese folklore. Huh, that's one. Yeah, I didn't even know about that. What was his what sparked that theory that we're getting the Monkey King? Did he have like some kind of intel? Another metal man of Alabama. Oh no, I didn't know if you wanted me to. I can. I certainly can. Let me let's see. So this was let me make sure you can see that. That's a little bit. Let me turn up the brightness on this. That'll help. Oh yeah, that's better. So this was the flooring, the paper they use at the bottom of a new lolcow printing. Look at that there. It's an uncut Kuromi sheet that they're just using as trash. And it looks like I guess that would be hollows, right? Yeah. Or maybe no, maybe not. But just a random uncut Kuromi sheet underneath that recent lolcow printing. Kind of crazy. Oh, yeah, I guess I can show that. I've got it over here somewhere. What was your thoughts on the Christmas postcard? I'll show it. I thought it was really nice. I totally didn't expect it. I saw a notification that I got a package that day, and I was like, "What the hell?" I wasn't expecting to get a package that day, and it said Meta2 Enterprises on the shipping label. I was like, "Oh, cool." And it was this cool postcard and a nice little note from Charlie. I think it's pretty sick. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm just an idiot, but I don't know what's this character supposed to be? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be a jackalope, right? But is this like a specific cryptid? Because I don't remember ever seeing this before. Is there like a specific Rudolph jackalope, or is that just for the Christmas theme? He did sign it on the back. I don't know if I showed that on the Instagram post. But yeah, for the most part, let's see what cryptids can we see in here. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't reflect too bad. You can see a Mothman back there behind that Christmas tree. Frogman, Snipe, Hodag. Looks like those are the Medford Schmoes or whatever, right? Rainbow Crow. Not too sure what that one is. And what's this one supposed to be? Would that be Awful or Jersey Devil? And this is Enfield Monster, Ding Bell. I mean, pretty consistent with the old depictions of the cryptids. I was kind of happy that they weren't straying too far with this. Yeah, I thought it was cool. So Zeke, you were mentioning I think it was you that was mentioning the Miami Collecticon. What's the date on the Miami one? Because whenever that first Collecticon is, that would be the earliest, I guess, we can expect to see what the new cards look like. March 29th, so pretty soon. So only a couple months away from getting a first look at what the new cards look like. I'm doing good. What's up, Escaped Alien? Good to see you. Ghost Train. So what is Metazoo Menace? What is the difference between what is an alpha deck? When I read that post, I was assuming when they said alpha packs or whatever they said, I was assuming that just meant like what we had gotten before, like the Nightfall spoiler packs with a couple cards in them. So are they giving like is it going to be like a structure deck of the base set? Or do you think it's going to be like little individual packs? Monkey in the trees. Let me look. This here? Oh, I guess that is a monkey. First playable decks. It's going to be like trial decks. Okay. How many of you guys are going to try to get them? Metazoo used Alpha as the name for their first, or MTG used Alpha as the name for their first set. Oh, okay. I guess I have heard that. I'm not super familiar with Magic the Gathering, but I guess I have heard of the Alpha and Beta. That's very true. I guess that would be the incentive to actually go to Miami and try to get some. The resale value probably will be crazy, but I don't really feel like going to Miami in March. Nick, shout out for Grace. Thank you, Nick. Shout out to Grace. We have gotten a full Hollow Mothman out of this box and a reverse Hollow Mothman, but we're only on the first box of the night. I've been opening slow. I've been yapping a lot because I'm a little stoned. But that means it's time for a horse race. Let me move this bulk pile out of the way, though. Thanks, Rick. I appreciate it. Good luck in the... Wait, are you talking to me? Good luck in the national championship. Oh, Ohio State. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't follow college ball that closely. I didn't even know about that. My sister does. My sister went to Ohio State, actually. All right, horse race. Do I have a piece of paper? Let me see. All right, so for the first race, we'll start with the serialized card, which was number 31. Beckett 9. And how should I do this one? Let's say, just do the same thing we did last time. Comment LawCal TCG in the chat, and I'll just pick some random ones from there. Thank you, Pizza Muscle. I appreciate that, man. Nick, love what you do. Never leave us, bro. I'll always be here. All right, SoCal TCG. I don't believe you've ever done a horse race. Oh, we got a lot of people. How many people are watching right now? I can't even see the viewer count because I'm on StreamYard. Let me see. Oh, 84. Okay. I'll put Rick Smith in here. Throw a Pizza Muscle in here. That looks like a new one. Zeke. The Big Baller. 1993. McFrog. And don't worry if you guys are not in this one. I will do at least 2 more tonight. And Chartreuse. See if I can spell this right without looking. God, my handwriting sucks. All right. Okay. So, number 1, Red Horse, SoCal TCG. Number 2, Purple Horse, Rick Smith. Number 3, Black Horse, Pizza Muscle. And number 4 with the Orange Horse, Zeke, 1993. Number 5 with the Light Blue Horse, Mick Frog. Number 6 with the White Horse, Chartreuse. Gentlemen, start your engines. Go. SoCal TCG, Red Horse number 1. That was a pretty far and away victory. Let's move Red Horse for the next race into the number 6 spot. That was that was one of the biggest margins I think I've seen on one of these races. SoCal TCG. Congrats, bro. I don't think you've ever won before, so just message me on Instagram, send me an email, which they should all be linked in the description of this stream, and just get me your address. I don't think you've won before, but you may have. Congrats, bro. Oh, awesome. You haven't. Yeah, cool. Hello, Brooklyn. Lordy Cardboard. Yeah, that was fun. Let's do another box of first edition. Maybe get a red ink. Maybe get another Mothman. What's up, Brian? Brian Conwell. Ooh, nice. Dark Aura. Probably my favorite Aura from first edition. Very nice. I'll probably get that one graded. Yeah, centering might be a little bit off left to right, but yeah, Dark Aura is a sick looking card. What was that the Argos Blue Ink? I think I was on stream for. Wait, what are we talking about? The Argos Blue Ink? PSA did me good on my submission. Good, Zeke. I'm glad to hear that. I'm hesitant to keep sending to PSA now because they've been really screwing my last few submissions. I might save some of my my first edition raw Mothmen, send them to BGS, and try to get a black label. Kind of sucks that Rudy from Alpha Investments won't be supporting the new Metazoo coming. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people watched his video yesterday, right? Mermaid scales. But totally understandable why he wouldn't. Still personally think the devil art cards from the Seance set are the best art from Poncho, says Pizza Muscle. I do really like those cards. I agree. Chains of Old Scratch is a sick looking card. Snallygaster, Full Hollow. Rudy said they haven't hit him up. He didn't say he wouldn't support it unless I didn't hear that part. He did say they have a long road ahead. I thought he said something along the lines of he won't be participating in it or he won't be indulging it. I thought he said something like that. He maybe didn't use the word support, but I think he did imply he doesn't want to be involved. Argos, Rudy, and a few others were considered partners, I think. In Houston, dude is chilled and great guy. Got one signed from him. Nice. Are you talking about Rudy Fun Collectibles? Now we know he owns his promos. They are not popping up. He was like, call me, I think, something like it, almost at the end of the video. Yeah, I saw someone say in the chat earlier they were waiting for there to be Rudy promos on the GWOAT Whatnot streams. I kind of have a feeling Rudy has all the promos. All the Rudy promos, that is. Brian says he did say it very clearly that he won't support it, meaning buy any and sell it to his Patreons. I think that he said he bought his promos. So the white Hickey Mothman Kickstarter normally don't get a 10, right? The reverse hollow, yeah, that's correct. The reverse hollow Hickey Mothman. Oh, whoa. I got 2 reverse hollows out of this pack. That was weird. I don't think I've ever gotten that from first edition. Interesting. I don't think I've ever even seen that before from first edition. Okay, maybe we have an interesting box in store for us here. That's a sign for another horse race. Interesting. I got to be more careful opening these packs now. Make sure I don't go through them too fast and miss something. Flatwoods Monster. One of the packs will have no hit probably. Yeah, I think that is true. I think I have hit doubles in other sets that weren't supposed to have doubles, and like the following pack wouldn't have a hit. I've gotten no hollow in a CN1 pack, says Noah. Metazoo Menace says I had it once in Nightfall. So it wasn't a God pack, it was just a double hit? Because Nightfall did have the God packs. Nice. Loveland Frogman. I've been waiting for you all night, buddy. I will never get tired of pulling this good old boy. And honestly, even though Kelsey's depiction of the Loveland Frogman isn't like super similar to like the descriptions that I've seen of it, because I live near Loveland, I don't think anything that the new Metazoo could do will ever top the very first Loveland Frogman artwork. I mean, this is just the perfect little wizard frog watercolor art. This is the best Frogman in my opinion. I don't think anything will ever look better than that, to me at least. You guys might disagree, but I think so many of the subsequent Frogman artwork just didn't even come close to this. I think she nailed that. Mr. Sly says, Nick, how big will your involvement be with the new Metazoo? And if they make you an ambassador, are you changing your name to Nick Strength and Metazoo? I honestly don't know. I can honestly say I've spoken to Charlie maybe one time since the interview, and it was about Redwall books. I haven't talked to him really at all. And I messaged him to thank him for the postcard, and that was it. I haven't talked to them about anything new Metazoo related since then. I think we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I want to see. I don't want to go balls deep in the new Metazoo without knowing what it's going to look like. I think we're just going to have to wait and see, what does this base set look like? How good is it? How much potential does it look like this really has? And go from there. I don't want to just go balls deep and say this new Metazoo is going to be the greatest thing ever without having seen a single card. I think I'm just going to have to wait like everybody else, and we'll just see what it looks like and decide if we like it or not. Agreed, best frog. Oh yeah, that's one of the cards I really want to add to my collection is a sample Frogman. The Frogman with the black border does look sick. You probably said earlier, but did you buy anything today on the Whatnot stream? I did not. No. I did talk about earlier how the last Whatnot stream a week or two ago that I participated in, I spent like $3,000, and I decided I'm done after that. If I can get my hands on some of it, yes, I probably will open the new Pokemon set Prismatic Evolutions, but it seems like it's pretty difficult to get your hands on for at least a reasonable price. LA Times front page quote, I don't want to go balls deep. I mean, all I can really say or do at this point is say I'm cautiously optimistic. I like the things that we've heard from Charlie. I like what we're seeing so far for some of the artwork. It doesn't look too crazy. It doesn't look like they're straying too far from what we liked originally. So I'm just cautiously optimistic. I don't know if it's going to be great. I don't know if it's going to suck. I don't know if it's going to do terrific or if it's going to do horrible. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm just right here with you guys waiting and seeing. I mean, I hope it is great. I hope it is better than Metazoo ever was, but we just can't know that until we see it, I guess. So I'm just kind of waiting. I mean, so far, Kirk, I would say they have done a pretty good job of that. Kirk says, let's just hope they are smarter than the original Metazoo and talk to the people. You are the original people of Metazoo. I think so far they've done a good job of that. I think Charlie responding to the concerns over the Collecticon alpha packs on Discord was good because he was acknowledging a concern that definitely came up within the community that he could have just ignored. So he addressed that. And I like that one of the first things they did was do an interview. One of the first things they did before we knew anything about the new Metazoo was let me come on and do an interview. So I think they're on the right track. Thanks, Mr. Sly. I appreciate that, bro. I'm always glad to see your name in the chat. You're definitely a true OG. I remember seeing Mr. Sly always in Argos's streams. And it's been what? It's been like a whole year now, right? Since Argos has even done a stream. It's been that long. Day one deletes red borders, says Metawana TV. I don't know how you guys feel about them. I actually like the red borders. I do think the sample borders look better. I like the black borders, but to be completely honest, I like the red borders on Metazoo cards. I know some people hate them. I think they look pretty cool. But there's really no right or wrong answer for that because it's totally subjective how you feel about the color of a border of a card. But do you still talk to Argus? We're friends on Facebook, so we kind of keep up. But no, not really. He liked one of my family Christmas pictures. I liked one of his. That's about my extent of communicating with him. I do feel like he's going to be missed, though, if he doesn't participate in the new zoo. I think the new cards will either be red or black. Could have interesting implications for sample cards. I just hope, and I think they kind of alluded to this too. I just hope we get full arts. I hope we get cards that have no borders. I hope we get some really cool full art designs. Ghost Train, full hollow. Thanks, Zeke. I appreciate that, man. Even though admittedly I put very minimal effort into these streams, I think what I enjoy about them most is just talking to the people in the chat and getting kind of just hearing everybody's thoughts on whatever's going on with Metazoo. I think is why I like doing these streams. Because it's kind of hard to just sit and respond to DMs and stuff. I like this kind of format where I'm talking and you guys are like directly responding in the chat, then I'm responding to you. I like this way of getting to know what people are thinking about what's going on. I like the interactive element of it. Yeah, I think catching cryptids, I think Charlie is getting a little bit too much flack right now, to be completely honest. I think people are being a little bit too hard on him. So far, what I've seen from Charlie publicly, and I don't know him privately, but what I've seen from him publicly, he seems like he has a good head on his shoulders, and he seems at least like he's trying to do the right thing and he's taking steps to accomplish that. I haven't really seen anything from Charlie that really deserves some of the hate that he's getting. I don't really understand it. I've seen people really turn on him pretty quickly, and honestly, I don't think he's really done anything to deserve that. I feel like now that the release is getting close, now that we're in 2025 and the new Metazoo release is like looming right on the horizon, I think some of the old haters of Metazoo and some of the people that are just disenfranchised, which they have a right to be, I feel like now people are starting to talk again because it's getting close, and it's I feel like it's bringing more people out of the woodwork because it's coming. And don't get me wrong, I think, like I say in pretty much every video, I think a lot of people were screwed. There's a lot of disenfranchised people, and I think certainly there's a lot of people that have a right to be skeptical of the new Metazoo. And there's certainly a lot of people that have the right to just not like the way they're running it so far by selling the inventory. That's totally within people's right. I get it. Like I said, from my perspective, I think what they're doing with the inventory makes sense. If their goal really is to focus on coming out with a new, better product, why would they spend time, just hassling with trying to give away inventory when they could just offload it to somebody else, have someone else do it for them, and spend all their time, effort, energy on cranking out the new set? It makes sense to me. But again, people were screwed, and they're totally within their right to be upset about the whatnot streams and not like what they see. Their collection is being devalued, cards that they paid hundreds of dollars for, in some cases boards. Like in my case, I paid over $1,000 for both my Mothman boards that I have hanging up behind me, and you're seeing them go for $200 on these streams, and you're seeing lots of them go. So I get that sucks to see, but to me, it does make sense. And I guess people are totally justified to complain and to hate Charlie for even selling the inventory. I mean, I get it. I just don't think it's like super. I think it's a little too harsh, and I don't think it's deserved. I mean, what do you really expect the guy to do? I mean, they hired this whole team to do this new Metazoo, to make this new thing. He spent the money building this team. I just don't see why he would take that team and focus all their energy on old stuff, the old inventory, the old Metazoo. If their goal is to get out something new, I want them to focus all their effort on the new thing and not be distracted by trying to deal with the old stuff. That's actually kind of my preference. Most people will feel like they're selling stolen product. Obviously, that's not the case, but that's the feel bad part. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Rick says your last video about who Metazoo owes was great. Great points. Let's move forward together. That's what I'm hoping people are able to do. But like I said, I think people are certainly within their right to be upset and to complain and voice their opinion. I think that's all totally valid. But I hope that the people that want to continue to support Metazoo and just try to move on can just do it happily and together and with as minimal drama as possible. But it is Metazoo, so I'm expecting it'll probably be a bumpy road. I think what Rudy said is probably very accurate. They've got a long, difficult road ahead of them because the name is so tarnished, and all the drama and all the people that hated the old Metazoo and all the new people that are now freshly screwed by the old Metazoo. A lot of those people are going to stick around and voice their opinion. So it's going to be an interesting ride for sure. And I think that's the difficulty too, right? Like a lot of people criticized Mike for blocking so many people and the way he interacted with people that were saying negative things or critical things or whatever. But that is the challenge. That's the challenge for Charlie is you want Charlie to be engaging and listen to at least what some of us are saying online, right? But it's hard to filter out some of the bullshit. And that's the challenge for Charlie is how do I address the points that are good and not give attention or credence or block the crazy people or the hate? It's like it's a hard thing to filter out. And it proved to be a impossible task for Mike. And hopefully Charlie figures out how to listen to some of it, but not all of it, and engage with it in a healthy way. Because one thing I would say in Mike's defense, even though he didn't engage with people the best way, and he certainly blocked people that probably didn't deserve it, he just wasn't ready for that much negative attention, and he got a lot of it. And it is a hard thing to try to filter out what do I listen to and what do I not. Because you want some of that constructive criticism, but the reality is with the Metazoo community, there is a lot of toxic craziness that does exist. One thing that made me feel a bit off was their video ad about going to. I saw your comment on there. I saw that comment, bro. Since they used video footage from the tower tournaments, players got hosed on. I did see your comment. I laughed at that. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I guess I get it, but I did kind of think in the back of my mind that it was weird they were using footage from the old Metazoo, stuff that the old Metazoo did. But I mean, I guess what other footage are they going to use for a Collecticon promo? Because they haven't done one yet, so I guess I get it. No, this is the same old zoo here, bro. Do we have any updates from players that were not paid that were supposed to be paid? Do we have any players confirmed that filed a claim and got money back through the lawsuit? I haven't really been following too closely if people have actually been getting reimbursed yet or not. I didn't even file my claim. I totally forgot it was for like $600. I just didn't even do it, but I haven't seen anybody say they've been paid back from the bankruptcy. Nick, do you have any of the tarot cards from the big box Seance blister packs? I used to have a bunch of them. I think I sold them all, though. Let me look. I've got one random one that was just sitting in my drawer. They are pretty cool looking. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of hollow. I can't even read what it is, though. The Chariot. Kind of hard to see with all that hollow. Yeah, I don't think so either, Zeke. I haven't seen anybody. I would think once people started getting checks or started getting something, we would see people post about it. And I haven't seen or heard anybody say anything about getting any money from the lawsuit. So I would assume it hasn't happened yet. Metal Man of Alabama. How many of these have we gotten tonight? We've gotten quite a few. The Devil Old Scratch one was the best. I really liked the Frogman one, the tarot card. Is it pronounced tarot or tarot? I'm guessing it's tarot, and I will probably still keep saying tarot. Silver Bullet. I feel like it's been a while since we pulled one of those. Now you guys are making me excited to dig into one of these Seance boxes because it's been so long since I've opened one. There were some cool darker art styles in Seance that were kind of controversial, but I liked them. I do think Satanic Panic and Chains of Old Scratch are two of the best artworks. I agree with that for sure. Those are two of the best ever. Paul says, I feel a shadow of foreboding dread looming over Metazoo. I think we all feel that. And I'm like 99% sure Poncho will be back for the new Metazoo. He had to be one of the people they went after to make sure they got him back. He was definitely one of the best. Sinkhole Sam. And some of the stuff that Poncho has done for Chronicles of Arcane looks pretty cool too. Black Mass was sick. So I might be mistaken, but is there not a Black Mass card that you can pull from a booster box, right? It was like was it an LGS promo or a tower promo or something? I don't think you can get one from a box, right? Oh, they did already confirm that Poncho is back? Yeah, they were talking about it in the chat earlier, Metazoo Menace. Not sure if you've seen, but Frostbite. So that's who pulled it. They were talking about Funkle Slumpkin and the Secret Rare Lady Luck. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean the hollow one. There was a hollow variant. That's what I'm thinking of. What was the hollow variant for? You can't get a hollow Black Mass from Seance. What was the? Where did the hollow come from? Nick, since you mentioned Chronicles, can I send you some signed cards from me? Absolutely, bro. Specifically, ones that you did artwork for would be cool. Dark Tower. That's what it was. That's right. The hollow was Dark Tower. Gotcha. They announced Poncho's return back on 11/16/24, but they didn't show an art for him, right? Or did they? Did they show one of the new artworks that he's done? Am I just totally blanking on this? Nick Strength and Pokemon, did you get hit up by Wonders of the First? I have not. I don't even know what that is. Oh, he did the flashlight frog. Okay. Okay. So I do remember this. I did see that. Gotcha. The one that I thought was the Loveland Frogman. Because I knew they announced Kelsey and Lily were coming back. I guess I did know about Poncho. Damn. I feel like now that the bankruptcy is over, it's been a very slow drip. Nice reverse Mothman. It's been a very slow drip of new Metazoo information. So Metazoo hasn't really been as closely on my mind as it was in the past. Like with the bankruptcy, I was like following along every day, and now we're just kind of waiting for new updates from the new Metazoo. So before, like when we were going through this whole bankruptcy thing, I was thinking about Metazoo like every single day. I was checking the secondary market, looking at sales. I was constantly looking at the bankruptcy page for updates. But now that it's done, and we're basically just waiting for new Instagram posts or Discord updates, I haven't really been thinking about Metazoo much. I'm sure that's evident by my lack of videos and streams recently, but I'm just kind of waiting. Like I said, all I can really do at this point, I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to get too pessimistic. I don't want to get too optimistic. I just kind of got to wait and see what ends up happening. Just bought booster boxes from Whatnot for $5 each. Love the new economy. Kids will love them. Man, I guess I should have jumped in that stream tonight. What kind of boxes are you getting for $5 though? I don't want any more second edition or UFO, which is probably what's going for $5. Metazoo Menace says I was skeptical about Metazoo not having a website and the worst social media presence possible. It's actually helped to extend the Metazoo dip and cheap flails and boxes for all. Got to get more streams in before the Arnold Bro. True. They were doing 5 boxes for 25 boxes. Oh, a mix. Okay. Let's see. Should we get on there now? Whatnot. I don't even want the junk boxes though. Let's just see what they got going right now.
First edition spellbooks right there. First edition native, first edition wilderness, first edition UFO, first edition native. $1, it's up and going. You guys get all of it. Sudden death is on for you. CMX Comics taking that for $9. Holy shit.
So what is that? 4 spell books, $9?
Oh, Nick, what's going on, my guy? I just literally got done saying that I didn't get to jump into your stream because, of course, here I am. I'm right here. But, dude, it's nice to see you in here. I watch your videos. I keep up on the stuff.
Oh, shit. Did it not send? Can you guys hear him or not? Because I'm using my microphone, so you probably can't hear him that good.
Alright, guys, all the booster boxes. All booster boxes. First edition, second edition, first edition, first edition.
I don't.
And you know what? Let's get a little wild here.
I don't remember this guy.
$1, 5 seconds, sudden death, it's up and going. 5 seconds to sudden death, it's up.
I'll turn him down a little bit here because I can't hear myself think. I don't remember this dude. Is this the long-haired dude? Ooh, nice. Chaos Crystal. All right. I'm going to turn him all the way down because now I'm too high for this and I'm getting distracted. He's the new guy they have doing it full time. Okay, so I've never seen him before. Okay. So he actually knows what he's doing. He's the guy that's paying attention. I lost my train of thought so hard listening to him talk. So they don't have the two girls that were doing it do it anymore? Death Beam, nice. What time are they ending this stream? It's like 11 o'clock right now, isn't it? Oh, that's right. I did see that email. I haven't opened it yet. I did see an email from McFrog. I will get back to you tonight. I actually did see that in my inbox. For real? The girls are done. They haven't been back since your video. Oh, that's funny. I literally never use Whatnot, so I don't. I didn't even know they were streaming tonight. I don't know what their schedule is. Are they streaming like every night now, or what? Is it just Tuesday nights, or what's the deal? Oh, okay. McFrog is a lolcow TCG artist. Nice. They stream like 4 nights a week. Oh shit, I've missed a lot of them then. I mean, I've got more Metazoo shit now than I even know what to do with, so I guess it's cool. I don't really need any more. I could open this Seance for like months. I've got so many boxes of Seance now. Unless they start cracking out like if they start cracking out some native booster boxes and they start cracking out some like extra Nightfall boxes, I would come in for that. I definitely need some more native. Too high sounds like a challenge. All right, what's going on? Are they done? Or are they grabbing something? Also, this is the new dude. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen this dude before. Bunny Man. I guess I'm I guess I'm unintentionally giving oh, they got the old scratch board. I might have to throw in some bids on that. I don't have one of those. So what is this? Is this winner's choice or what? Is this for all 4 of them?
And guess what, guys? Winner's choice. $1. Winner's choice.
Here, we'll do oh shit. Damn. Tripodero. Oh shit, they're playing music. No. Fuck out of here with that. Why'd they turn it up? That was one of the boards I was waiting for them to put up for sure. I haven't seen them sell one of those before. Have you guys seen them do an Indrid Cold board? That's one of the boards that I really want, and I haven't seen them pull one out yet, unless I missed it, because it sounds like I missed a lot of streams, but I do need an Indrid Cold. That's one of the Nightfall ones that I'm missing that I really want. I think it looks cool. They sold an Indrid Cold tonight? What's up, Rush Ram? How you doing? Bunnyman Reverse. See, this is the addicting part about Whatnot. This is why I hate using it. I just said like 20 minutes ago that I spent like $3,000 on their last Whatnot stream, and I'm done spending money, and then immediately just throw $250 in there. It's too hard not to. What's up, Tyler? Holy Gem, full hollow. I spent around 1,200, 1,000 on the big box blister packs because they weren't mappable. Oh, did you really? Oh, you actually went in person and spent that much? Nice. I like that commitment. I like a good journey to a bunch of targets looking for something. I love doing that. That was really my favorite part of the let me just get out of this. All right. That was like my favorite part of the Topps Chrome release, was going all over to different Targets and Barnes and Nobles, just hoping to get hoping to come across one of those little blaster boxes. Uncle Sam. And especially with Topps Chrome, the blister packs are one thing, but those little blaster boxes from Topps Chrome, they definitely had the hits. So it was definitely worth finding those versus a hobby box. Nick, can you help me with a baby name? We have one on the way. Is it a boy or a girl? Please name it Godzilla. Damn, the Frogman was like our only hit out of that box. You definitely don't want to name it Mike or Andy. Definitely not Steve. I feel like Charlie is a good baby name. Or if you name it Nick, I'll let you call it Nick Jr. Nick, what board are you looking for? I was looking for the I like the old scratch. I don't have one of those, but I do need an Indrid Cold. That's one of the cheaper board. I'm hoping it would be a cheaper board. It's one of the cheaper boards I'm looking for. All right, I think it's time for a horse race. Nick at Night could be the next baby. All right, time for another race, fellas. Fuck, where did I put my piece of paper? All right, same thing this time, guys. Comment in the chat, LawCal TCG, for a chance to be entered in this next giveaway. And on this one, we'll do the non-serialized hollow CGC 9. I can't see. Oh, there we are. I had the chat blocking my screen. All right, let's do. Wait, what's Ryan saying? I can do an old script. Oh, are you the guy running the? Are you running the Whatnot stream? All right, give me a second. Give me a second here. I need to pick some names. Meta Dave. Dude, I think about your name every time I pull a Metal Man. I always think of Meta Dave. Thanks for coming by. Kirk. Ryan Moranti. I need to remember that name. Escaped Alien. I'm going to throw you in another one, dude. James. Oh wait, no, you didn't follow the instructions. You got to say locale TCG, bro. Star North, my guy. Good to see you back. Gilby 181. Nick the Trainer. All right. Nick Trainer. All right, let me get in here. So I mixed up the horses from the last race because that red horse in that number 1 spot won pretty quickly. So number 1 horse, Meta Dave of Alabama with the black horse, the Black Stallion. Number 2, the orange horse is Kirk. I believe it was Kirk Nelson. Number 3 with the purple horse, Escaped Alien. Number 4, Star North with the light baby blue horse. 5 is Gilby 181 with the white horse. And 6, Nick the Trainer with the red horse. Gentlemen, for the NSP promo card, less than 75 made or so. Start your engines. No way. There's no way. Come on. Red horse again. Man, I don't like that. But still, that's fair. Nick the Trainer actually wins with the red horse. Nick, same thing. I don't think you've won before. So just message me on Instagram or shoot me an email. I just need your shipping address and I'll get this out to you. I want to run a test race really quick and see if the red horse wins again. We've done this before. We've tested out a bunch of races and the results were random every time, but I want to test one out again. Let's just keep them in the same spot and run it again. This is not for a prize. I just want to just a little experiment here. No problem, Nick. Okay, black horse wins that time. It does seem like the number 1 spot wins a lot. Let me run it one more time here. I feel like the red horse about to win again. Interesting. Put red horse in number 2 for the next one. All right. I'm keeping this whatnot guy waiting. I need to get on there. Let me see. My bad, Ryan. Whatnot. What are they saying?
No, I will not, my friend. I will not. I'll prove it to you right here, right now, with the Cryptid Nation second edition 2 booster box bundle. Hold on, here, brother. Hold on. Oh, Nick, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I got you, my guy.
My bad for keeping you waiting, bro.
Old scratch. I even got one with the black top right there.
Oh, that's actually sick. I guess I should do a custom on this one, right? Let's see if I get outbid on this one. You guys have the advantage of knowing what I bid, though. Sweet. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. How do I turn this fucking thing off? There we go. All right, cool. I got my old scratch. Even though I said I wasn't going to spend any more money on the new Metazoo, I did want that one. Okay, so Seance box time. And these are actually from, this is going to be interesting to see how the pulls are here. These are actually from that Whatnot stream. Honestly, like I said, I haven't opened up a whole lot of Seance, but honestly, every time I look at this box, I'm impressed with like the little etched details, like the little pentagrams, and I like the etching on these. I think it looks really cool. I don't know how well that comes across in the camera, but I really like that kind of inlay. I don't think I turned the Whatnot thing off. There we go. Actually, I need to take a piss before I do this box. Let me take a piss real quick. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Oh, dude. I just looked in the mirror in the bathroom. My eyes are red as hell. I look high as fuck. Oh, shit. All right. On to the Seance. Now I can enjoy this beautiful box without having to think about peeing. Straight from the GWOAT Whatnot stream, who I again just inadvertently drove a lot of traffic to. Tends to be a common side effect. Basket Ogress. I believe I have that skateboard too. That was one of the ones I got from one of the recent Whatnot streams. I'm gonna have to dive into the settings of this this webcam after this stream. I don't like how much it like refocuses. I feel like it's doing too much with the autofocus here. But I'm also kind of high. Do I really need to sleeve this? I guess out of respect. Yeah, see, it's been a long time since I've opened this. I didn't even remember this card. Investigating Policeman token. I don't remember this at all. Pumpkin Town. I guess I really didn't open up much Seance. Yeah, the artwork for that basket witch thing is definitely a bit underwhelming. Medium's Crystal Eye. Reverse hollow. Man, this almost feels like I'm opening it for the first time. That Dark Aura is sick. That's really cool. I might have to get some Seance spell books. Try to get this in a hollow. That is badass. Is it the glare, you think? Ah, it might have been. I think you're right. I just moved the light. I don't want to jinx it, but it might be good. I think you're right. Maybe it was the glare. Third Eye Man, Dark Fortune, Hag of Detroit, Copenhagen Devil, Splinter Cat, Egg Token, Raining. I'm gonna go through some of these a little bit slower because genuinely, I forgot about half these cards. And these are what I'm drinking my seltzer THC water out of 30-ounce cups. So I'm drinking a lot of liquid. This is my third one. Wait, so it's a 16 hollow box? Oh yeah, I guess it is map. I still don't fully understand mapping a box. Does this mean I have a good box? Ooh, dude, this is sick too. This in a hollow would be sick. Yeah, there were some pretty sick cards in this set. That's really cool looking. Bonaventure Cemetery. Flamemore. I think I actually have one of these in a hollow. I guess I did open some Seance spell books a while back. Is that the Burning Cross you're talking about? Burned Cross Ghost? Locked Contract? Scry by Fire. I mean, look at this, dude. I don't remember this shit at all. The Moon. You got Indrid Cold and Mothman on there? Dude, that's sick. Usually people put pack arts together and see if mainly some pack art is the full haul. Oh, okay. You guys will have to let me know in the chat because I don't know anything about mapping. If you guys can map the boxes as I open them, let me know. That card's cool, though. Element 115. Spiteful Mermaid of Pyramid Lake. Token Plasm Pool. And a reverse Heat Lightning. I hate the orbs, though. That's cool, though. Debug token. I can't stand the orb cards. They're just a waste of hollows, waste of reverses. Just dozens of different colored circles. Mothhawk, what's up, bro? I've had it where moth packs are where the hollow is. Everything else is reverse. I guess I have had that experience sometimes. I've just never from what you guys are talking about, that's really cool. Bone token. From what you guys are talking about, I've never actually spent the time to try to go through a booster box and get the good packs versus bad packs that way. Because I just open fucking everything. That is the nameless token, I believe. The werewolf biting the girl in the neck. I believe that's the nameless token. There's a oh yeah, black mask non-hollow. That's a really good artwork for a non-hollow. I like the skateboard art. The way it looks on the skateboard better, but see, Seance is growing on me now a little bit. They had some cool cards in here for sure. Oh yeah, Chibi Babe the Blue Ox. Full Hollow Splinter Cat. Some more orbs. City of Spirits. And again, that dark aura is just sick. Don't forget the secret rare is a regular hollow with a staple. Yeah. You guys will have to double check me a little bit in case I miss it. Because I'm so unfamiliar with Seance and the secret rares. If I do pull one, I probably won't notice at first if there's a number at the bottom. So the butterfly is the pack with the good packs. Is that what it looks like so far? Reaper's Crown, reverse hollow. And was Chibi Wendigo in this, or was that native? I can't remember. My brother had messages from the new Metazoo page and realized it was actually the Caster Society page that changed its name to the new Metazoo page. Are you talking about the official Metazoo TCG Instagram? Oh, it was native. Okay. You guys are on it, man. Do you need a Nightfall booster? I thought you guys were out of Nightfall, man. How much Nightfall do you have, and what are you selling it for? Another Reaper's Crown. I swear last time I was on one of those streams, they said we don't have any more Nightfall, and we're not going to get any more. Nah, let somebody else get it if you only have one left. But if you guys start selling like a bunch of them, I'll probably jump in there. I appreciate it though, bro. Ooh, there we go. Possessed Aura. That's like the best thing you can hit out of this. Nice. Very nice. Man, that is a sick card. That definitely made opening Seance worth it right there. It's definitely at the price that I paid for these booster boxes, this one card, even raw, I think, would pay for several of these boxes. That's cool. I just fixed like 3 messages. What was blocked? I just fixed like 3 messages blocked. Let me see. I'm about to look on eBay really quick and just see what they're going for. I don't think there's very many PSA 10s either. Possessed Aura. Yeah, I mean they're selling for about $50 raw. And I think I paid less than $10 each for these booster boxes. So that if we opened up 5 booster boxes tonight, that'd probably pay for all of them. DJ says it might block me. You can't say excrement. Oh, you said shit. Gotcha. I saw his comment, Zeke. If they only have 1 box left, just let them run it to somebody else. I'm good. I was saying earlier that there's not much Metazoo I would still buy unless they started running a bunch of Nightfall boxes that were like really cheap. Because I've got so many boxes of everything now. Probably Nightfall and Native Encrypted Nation First Edition would probably be the only boxes I'd start buying again. Because honestly, I don't feel like you could ever have enough Nightfall. But if he only has 1 box left, I'd rather somebody else in the chat get it. I've got a bunch of boxes of Nightfall, but if they start going cheap, I would buy a few more. Sunken Gravestones. I'll definitely have to check out some of these Whatnot streams in the future because I guess this new guy actually knows what he's doing. Someone just paid 36. Ooh, really? I'm surprised it went that high. Glacial Demon. Is Nightfall back up to like $50 now? Chas Gallery, Full Hollow. I'm trying to look at these extra careful because I think this is one of the ones that comes in secret rare. The one guy on there screams way too loud for me to tune in and watch. Which guy? I don't know which one is which. It did sound like there was 2. I don't know which one was Ryan and which one was the other one. Another Black Mass. Green Thing. Sentry Box Devil. That would be a secret rare I wouldn't mind getting. I'd like to get one of those serialized. I think that's a cool looking card too. I'll go ahead and put it in a sleeve out of respect. Meta Dave of Alabama says this Whatnot guy is so loud right now. Maybe he is loud. That I thought I was just high, but I had to turn down the stream because I couldn't focus. Pokey rep sounding. Yeah, he's the one on there now. Oh, is he? Natural Chaos Orb. Yeah, I genuinely, it's been so long since I've opened Seance, I genuinely don't even remember some of these hollows. Like this orb, I knew they had orbs in Seance. I don't even remember this. Mason is louder, Ryan is quieter, says Caitlin. So which one of the guys? I'm guessing Ryan probably. Ryan is the insider, right? He's the guy that actually knows about Metazoo that you guys were saying is on the Metazoo Discord. He's the one that actually knows what's up, or do they both? Cisco Grove entities. Make a Patreon, please. I can't imagine you with support from us. I don't even know what I would do on Patreon, honestly. Unless I teamed up with LawCal and we did something where you could only get the product through Patreon subscriptions or something, like special promos or something. I don't know. I've thought about Patreon. I've got a bodybuilding friend actually that has a channel that's not related to bodybuilding at all. They do like I guess they do like movie reviews or whatever. And they only have like maybe 300,000 subs on YouTube. And they'll do so on YouTube, they'll post like their reaction to whatever the movie is or whatever they're reviewing. They'll post a video of their reaction, but I guess on Patreon, they'll post their reaction plus they'll actually show the movie, which seems kind of sketchy, might be kind of illegal. I don't know the legality of that, but they'll actually show the movie as they're reacting to it on Patreon, which obviously you can't do on YouTube. And he was telling me they make 60 grand a month on Patreon from a 300,000 subscriber YouTube channel. Although there's like 5 of them, so I think they split it 5 ways, but that's a shitload of money. And that's in addition to whatever they're making off of YouTube revenue. But I wonder if that's like a unique situation for them because of the movies. Like I wonder if people are also treating it as I also get to watch a movie for free if I pay for this Patreon. Like I wonder how much of it is people that just really like their reactions and how much of it is people that are like, well, the legality of this is a little iffy, but I could watch a movie for free if I pay for their Patreon. I don't even know what they charge for it, but probably cheaper than Netflix. My name's Mud. What's up, bro? Houdini's hat. I remember that one. Ghost Goop token. That one's cool too. A lot of different tokens in this one. I mean, if they're reviewing older movies, Poketino says, "Hey Nick, do we know where are all the native boxes?" I wish I knew. There doesn't seem to be very many out there. That's why they're hovering around $100 still. Frost Shield, Black Aggie, Ghoul token, very ghoulish. So let's do a test here, just a completely random test. Since I saw one random comment say the butterfly packs have the hits in them, let's just open the butterfly packs. I haven't been paying enough attention to which cards came out of which pack, but let's see. They told us it was a 12K print run, but who knows? I have a feeling it was probably less than that. Basket Ogress, so there's a holo. But within that box, all the holos will come out of the same pack art. So that's how the mapping works. There's going to be only one pack art in each box, and all the holos will come from that pack. The same pack art. It looks like whoever said the butterfly pack was right. I wasn't even paying attention. Black Aggie, full hollow. It's a pretty good looking card. But you can get a box where multiple pack arts have the hollow hit. So it's not a foolproof system. Alaskan Ice Monster. Damn. How am I just now learning how to do this? I'd heard people say forever that Seance was mappable, but I never, like I said, I barely opened any Seance. I guess I never really cared or paid attention to how to do it. So is there even any point in me opening these other packs? Houdini's hat. Let's see if this is going to be a non-hollow. That would certainly make it a lot more. Oh, see, so there's a hollow in that one. So this pack art was the Sentry Box Devil. So let's take out all the Sentry Box Devils then. Which I think there were a few. Wow. I guess it does work. We'll have to do that for the next box and try to figure it out. Space Rock Dagger. I don't remember that one. CGC killed me. I sent 90 cards and had tons of errors. What kind of errors? Were they all from the same box? Next box, open one of each pack art. Yeah, okay. I'll do that for the next box. Ooh, that one was a reverse. I'll just finish these out anyway, even though it's probably not worth opening them if they're not going to have hollows, but it's not like I'm going to resell individual packs, so I might as well just open them. But it would make this this video go quicker if I just... There's a hollow in this one. What? Yeah, I'm just going to open all the packs. Reverse. I like this card a lot too. That's sick. Joel says my distributor is still selling Metazoo Topps Chrome blisters for 30 blasters for 35. I don't know if that's a good deal for the blaster boxes or not. Are you talking about hobby boxes? So at least my very first Seance box from the GWOAT Whatnot stream looks like a pretty good one. And another hollow. And another hollow. GWAT Seance boxes aren't fully mappable. I don't know why. It looks like you have the unmappable box. No blasters, unfortunately. It's market price. Okay. I mean, I guess you would have the benefit of at least maybe trusting a distributor that the boxes weren't weighed, because you can weigh the blasters. We got a lot of these Che Galleries. The more people open, the more expensive it's going to be. So open. Sheep Squatch. I think that was one of the what were the cards that only come in hollow for Seance called? It wasn't Unlucky 13, was it? Hateful 8. What was the was 13 Nightfall? My memory has been dwindling of all this old Metazoo lore. That Nightfall release feels like 1,000 years ago. And another hollow, Natural Chaos Orb. Let me get some of this shit out of the way. Put some of this bulk in this box here. My distributor sells retail and hobby, says Joel. Did you pick up any from them? Did you pick up any of the blasters and test them out and see if they were searched in any way? All right, we're gonna do the experiment on this next box of Seance here. But if it's not fully mappable, it might not even be worth doing, but we'll see. Just bear with me as I get this bulk in the box. Because I've got a big tower of bulk over here, and I know if I don't put it in the box, I'm going to eventually knock it over with my elbow. And I'm going to have cards all over the floor, which is the biggest pain in the ass in the world, is picking up a bunch of flat cards off the floor. Because you can't really sweep them up. You got to get down there with your fingernails and pick them all up. I hate that shit. This will make for a nice fire, though. All right. Let's put this thing off to the side. Let's do this experiment. The mapping is based on the case. If one box from the case has 36 hollows, then the whole case has 36 hollows in each box. If one box has no hollows, then the whole case has no hollows and everything in between. It's not mappable by art. Okay. But I guess we also can't assume that all these boxes came from the same case. Let's just see. So butterfly pack. Possible some outliers, but 99% of the time they're mappable. So butterfly pack, no hollow. Sentry box devil. No hollow. Yes, I did interview Arnold Schwarzenegger, yes. So from this one, which was, I already forget this dude's name, we did get a hollow. Spirit Storm. And this was, again, I forget this one too. Not a hollow. So the only artwork that we got a hollow from was this guy. So let's try it. Just for shits and giggles here. Ghost of Sloss Furnace. That's the name. So Tyler says Ghost of Sloss Furnace. Ghost of Sloss Furnace. That's hard to say. Say that 5 times fast. They'll have the hollows in this box. Ghost of Sloss Furnace. Looks like there's not very many of that pack in here, though. Yeah, what is this? 8, maybe? Yeah, 8. Man, we're getting a lot of this, whatever this boat chase gallery thing is. An Evolutions booster box goes for 12. Are they 1,200 now? I don't think they're that high, are they? So reverse hollow in this one. So they're not guaranteed to all have hollows, but all the hollows will be in that pack. Is that what you're saying? Like not every one of these is guaranteed to have a hollow, but all the hollows will be in one of these. There's another hollow. Humple Dumple. Yes, I have been paying a little bit of attention to the modern Pokemon stuff that's going on. The pack art should have all full hollows. It's completely random in Seance in terms of pack art. I wonder if Rudy still has a ton of native. He did a tax loss sale in October. Possibly. And this one had a reverse too. I have a feeling there's going to be hollows in some of these other packs. Cisco Grove entities. Basic Trainer says, I have a friend that opened thousands and shared the data. Didn't Gem Mint Pokemon do that? Heat Lightning Orb. Unreal, I opened many cases and all were mapped with the exception of NX. So this is a good thing though, right? It's probably good that I got these boxes. And another reverse. So I'm guessing there's definitely hollows in these other packs. And another, oh, Boojum. I don't remember that one either. Another reverse though. So let's try some of these other ones. And there's a hollow. Catch 'em all collectibles did, says Jay Worry. Well, now I'm glad I bought so many of these then. If we know we can get a good batch of boxes from GWOAT, I'm glad I got like 30 of them. Basket Ogress, there's another hollow. You ever thought of saving reverse hollows for giveaways, etc.? I do save some, but for the most part, they just take up space and they're just hard to organize. If it's not a hollow, for the most part, it's getting burned. I mean, of just hollows alone, I've got binders filling closets, boxes. Like I've got so many Metazoo hollows, you wouldn't believe it. Like I grade a lot of stuff, but the amount of hollows from every set that I've got just in boxes or binders is just unreal. And Topps Chrome was a big one too, because I saved most of the Topps Chrome cards, every refractor, every X-fractor, and a lot. I have got binders full of complete set of Topps Chrome. I've just got so much Metazoo stuff. I just don't have space for bulk and starting to organize reverse hollows. And especially some of the cheaper mass printed sets like UFO and Wilderness. I've got so many Wilderness hollows. It's nuts. Nick, what do you think about Elliot Hulse? I used to really like Elliot Hulse. I think he's kind of I think he's certainly changed a lot of what his channel's about now. I think he talks about a lot of political stuff now, doesn't he? But when he was like a fitness influencer, I watched his stuff like 10 years ago. He's like a red pill guy now, isn't he? What I don't understand is which product you can't pull any serials in and which sets of the decks. I don't think we'll ever actually know if the secret rares only come from a booster box. I don't think we'll ever actually know what they come from. They say you can get them from any for some sets. They say you can get the secret rare in any of the SKUs, but I don't know if we can trust that either. Whether it's a blister pack, a spell book, booster box, whatever, they say you can get it from any of them, but who knows how true any of that is. He's a political hack now. That's what I thought he was posting a bunch of red pill content. Reverse. Nightfall is booster box only. In Wilderness, Seance, and Native can come in anything, says Tyler. I mean, ever since there was a UFO secret rare that they accidentally sent somebody in the mail. Ever since they did that, I kind of wonder if there were some sets where they even inserted all the secret rares. Because it was after, I believe it was after UFO already came out. So the product was already packaged and someone got a random UFO secret rare in the mail from the Metazoo marketplace. So I kind of wonder how many actually got put into packs and if there are some SKUs for some of those sets that just never got them in there. Reaper's Crown. Yeah, like the silver ticket that we have never seen pulled. There's been bronze and gold. Silver ticket never seen. And like I said, for Native, we just looked at Metazoo HQ earlier tonight, and for Native, there's only 6 secret rares on record so far. I would highly doubt there's only 6. There's only 6. So I wonder if all of them were even inserted, or just not enough Native has been opened to have all of them pulled. But it's hard to know. And I kind of wonder about the Kuromi's Cryptid Carnival secret rare too, the Mothman and Kuromi card, because I opened up literally probably 100 boxes of the first release of Kuromi's Cryptid Carnival booster box, and all the ancillary product too. Never pulled one. And for as many as were numbered, and for as low as the print run was supposed to be, which we know it really wasn't that low, I feel like statistically I should have definitely pulled one for how much Kuromi I opened. And then I kind of wonder about, like, with these logistical issues with the pink boxes and like the stuff being sold at Five Below that wasn't supposed to be sold. They started selling it after Metazoo closed down. Like, I wonder if the secret rares really got inserted where they were supposed to, or if all of them even were. And then the TCG player bundle boxes. I guess someone did say they pulled a secret rare from there, didn't they? The 2-pack booster box Kuromi set. I think someone actually did pull a secret rare from that, but it's hard to trust. I don't think anyone's pulled one from a pink box yet, right? So how do we know there's even any in the pink boxes at all? You just never know. Copenhagen Devil. Michael Raven says, I'm always deep in the pink box. There's always extra copies of the serialized card made in case it's damaged while in store custody. Topps had a few extra one-of-one slip into packs and get pulled. They had to buy back the extras. I mean, that's understandable. But with Metazoo's track record, I genuinely wonder, were they extras that were printed? Or did they really just not insert all of them and keep some out? I mean, who knows with them? I would totally believe that Metazoo fucked up and didn't put all the secret rares in for a set. Maybe there were supposed to be 100 and they only put 50 or whatever. If we learned anything from Metazoo, it's that we don't really actually know anything about anything. Another hollow. Copenhagen Devil again, back to back. Andy would keep extra copies of all the rarest stuff for his personal collection. Also, wouldn't surprise me if he was selling some of it, selling some through an alt in the past. I think we've definitely established that was definitely him on Max TCG on TCG Player. That's actually where I bought my copy of the very first content creator medal, was from that TCG Player page, and it actually got a PSA 10. It's very very low pop, very low pop in a PSA 10. Sorry, I'm getting dry mouth here. I think they knew it was going to fail. They were just trying to take as much stuff back door as possible. I mean, 100%. I think that's what the Max TCG thing was, for sure, because that was going on all throughout that very end phase, and then throughout the bankruptcy. Watched him short players and judges and keep backpack full of super rare caster cut packs, etc. Then turn around and sell a bunch to Bailey too. Yeah, I definitely have not heard very many good things about Andy from people that were around him. Nice Ghosts of the Sloss Furnaces. Cottonmouth. Why do I think Metazoo failed? I mean, I think the simple answer is just poor management. It was mismanaged, and I think overprinting is another simple answer. And another simple answer is they overpromised and underdelivered on almost everything they did. But I think the easy answer is it was just horribly mismanaged. I think Argos had 13 Revive Moths. Who knows what the stash... Yeah, true. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying earlier about the Rat King promo. I'd be very hesitant to buy a promo like that for $100 from a Whatnot stream right now, not knowing how many they actually made. Because we're talking about all the inventory, like everything was transferred as a part of this bankruptcy sale. So if they decided they wanted to print a boatload of those Rat Kings and just sit on them, for all we know, there could be a whole box full of these thousands of Rat Kings that's just sitting there, and they're slowly trickling them out on the Whatnot streams because they understand that people think they're rare. So they're not going to sit there and sell thousands on one stream. They'll sell a couple here and there, which seems like has been what they're doing. So it looks to me, the way they've sold the Rat King promos, that they know it's desirable. They know people want it. And I feel like the way they're selling them, just a couple here and there, to give the illusion that there's only a few. For all we know, they could have thousands, and you guys are paying $100 for them. I'd be very, very hesitant to buy any promos like that for a high price from the Whatnot streams. That would be my 2 cents. I'll have to try to watch that stream tomorrow then. They said at the end of tomorrow's stream there might be some surprises. All right, last pack, and we'll do this last horse race. And I almost timed it perfectly. I wanted to be off here by midnight. He popped up one randomly today, and it went 80 plus. I don't know why they would do that if it's so rare. All right. All right, comment LawCal TCG in the chat for a spot on this horse race for the non-hollow what I call our sample card, the NSP sample in a Beckett 8. Metazoo Maniac, the first one that I see. You're getting number 1. Not to be confused with Metazoo Menace. Chris Beezer, that looks like a new one. Mike Newitt. Matawitch. I'm definitely seeing some names that I don't recognize here, so I guess that's good. Dracula's Drip. I know for a fact you haven't been in one. I don't think I've ever seen that name before. And Robert Kyle. All right. I guess I want to do it this way. There we go. So in the number 1 spot with the orange horse, Metazoo Maniac. In the number 2 spot with the red horse, Chris Beezer. In the 3 spot, black horse, Mike Newitt. In the 4 spot, purple horse, Matawitch. 5 spot, white horse, Dracula's Drip. 6 spot, baby blue horse, Robert Kyle. And this is for the non-hollow sample version of the Law Cow promo. The first version of this card ever made. Very rough draft, BGS 8. Gentlemen, start your engines. Let's go. Number 1, taking it down again. Metazoo Maniac. Congrats, bro. I love me a good horse race. And that time it was the orange horse. So there doesn't seem to be a lot of consistency to the color of horse that wins. Because I don't think the orange horse has won a single race tonight. But Metazoo Maniac. I don't know if I've sent you something before or not. But I'm pretty sure I've got you on Instagram. So just shoot me a message. I need the address, and I'll get it over to you. Metazoo Maniac. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm glad you stuck around. We got through 4 booster boxes today. 2 first edition, 2 Seance. That was a pretty decent stream. And I didn't even get drunk once. It was great. Hope to see you guys on the next one. I will stream again this week. That's my promise. And we're going to do some more Seance. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Love you guys.